Bosch washer dryer.
Vale.
Alright, here it is, and we'll start. The first thing, we always have the compartments.
Tenemos siempre los compartimentos, detergente,
Detergent, fabric softener, and I'm not sure what this one is for.
cerramos.
We close it.
Aquí
Here we have it, simply by turning the knob. Let me do it like this.
que lo voy a hacer así.
By turning the knob, you will see. This would be a program for cotton. 3 hours, 20 minutes, 40 degrees, 1400 RPM. You heard the click. That means the door can now be opened. And just by pressing start, it would work.
Funcionaría.
Eco program. Synthetic programs to the right are washing programs.
Programas de lavadora.
A mix, sport, quick 15-minute cycle.
Deportivo. Un rápido de 15 minutos.
Well, just fill.
Solo.
The next one, which would be the first on this side, is a spin cycle.
Jugado.
The next one is wool. And the same, it will show you the temperature and the revolutions.
Las revoluciones.
And just by pressing here, on this button,
Este botón.
this light would stop flashing. It would work.
Parpadear. Funcionaría. Delicado.
Delicate. And, well, we have quite a few here.
Unos cuantos.
Normally, the one I use is the 3/4 hour program, 40, 30 degrees. You can also change the temperature by pressing the button. You can set it to 40. The spin cycles can also be changed by pressing the button. And it depends, because, for example, now I've changed to the mix mode and it lets me adjust the temperature, and I can go up to 60 degrees. But in sport mode, I couldn't go up to 60 degrees. The same with the revolutions. It lets me have 1400 RPM in mix mode. This is just about exploring little by little. Let's go to a function we like in the mix.
Una función que nos gusta.
You press the drying type, for example.
Por ejemplo,
Now it shows you the drying type and increases the time.
que aumenta.
It first washes, and then, once the wash is done, it dries.
Te hace el secado.
It lasts 2 hours 35 minutes and then it's done. You have the drying or the extra drying. You will see the difference there between normal drying. This would be ironing, which would have nothing. Normal drying, 2 hours 35 minutes, 2 hours 45 minutes for extra drying, and 2 hours 15 minutes for ironing. If you want to dry, drying type, 2 hours 35 minutes. For example, if you press it, it will take 2 hours 35 minutes. And what it does warn you about, when you press the drying type button, it warns you about the maximum load. Let's try. Let's see now 4 kilograms for washing. But as soon as you press the drying type, it will set it to 2.5 kilos.
2 kilos y medio.
This is important, not because something might happen, but if you put in more than 2.5 kilograms, it will probably take 2.5 hours, and the clothes may still not be fully dried.
Sin acabar de secar.
So, well, you would just need to do another drying cycle.
Eso sería cuestión de luego volver otra vez a poner.
I will explain that now. Well, I usually use this one, the quick 15-minute cycle. For something that you just want to refresh, we lower this and it would be the same. If you want to do it with drying, you press it. This would be for 1 hour, and it leaves 1 kilogram. And this would be just for example, 1 hour, 1 kilogram. You press it, and in 1 hour, it will be done. Another way is to wash. You wash normally without drying.
Tú lavas normal, sin necesidad.
You press here, press start, and it will work. It stays there. And it starts working. I will stop it because I don't need it now. I'll stop it there. The door opens when you hear the click.
Ese clic.
You can open it, and if you don't hear the click, you can't open the door.
Si no oyes el clic, no puedes abrir la
And now, for normal drying, it would be this side here. You have an intensive drying here. You press the intensive drying, and it shows you 2 hours, 5 kilogram. It's clear there. You have a gentle drying here, 1.5 hours, 2.5 kilogram. And then you have this My Time drive, which allows up to 5 kilograms and will give you the time.
y te va a venir tiempo,
You can manage the time by increasing or decreasing this.
subiendo y bajando esto.
I set it to 1 hour, 1 hour 20, 1.5 hours. You press start and it will run for 1.5 hours of drying.
Media de secado.
That will always happen. I mean, in My Time drive, it's so you can calculate the drying time.
Es para que tú calcules el tiempo de secado.
You can do it by washing normally and then setting the drying to finish whenever you want.
Acabe cuando te dé la gana.
When the washing machine finishes, you have to set the drying or washing mode, and the drying type will come up.
El lavado y ya te viene el tipo de secado.
Well, with washing, the same. You can set a washing program and set it to finish in 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever you want. There's no problem with that.
Eso no hay ningún problema.
And other than that, the only thing is that when the drying finishes, the washing machine makes a click sound to open the door.
Acabe el secado, suena el clac para abrir.
And if you don't hear the click, you have to go directly to close it to 0. Wait, because sometimes when it dries, a lot of heat builds up.
Se genera mucho calor.
And then try to start another program, for example, and then you'll hear the click. In this case, since we haven't tried to do anything, we don't hear it, but, well, you would hear the click, and that would be the washing machine's operation. Then you set it back to 0, and it's done.